What's going on YouTube? Darthburn here, bringing you guys another video featuring Pokemon Sword and Shield. We're only a few days away from the Crown Tundra releasing, and I thought it'd be a great time to bring you guys a top 10 video of Pokemon I want to see returning in the Crown Tundra and that I'm most excited for catching and shiny hunting. And don't forget to follow me on the socials above, and let's get started. Alright, here we go, number 10. Starting on number 10 countdown. But before we get into that, I want to show you guys a list of all the returning Pokemon that are coming back into the Crown Tundra. We have some of the favorites from Kanto, being the legendary birds, of course, Dragonite, Crobat. Wait, that's not a Gen 1 Pokemon. But whatever. We'll carry on. We got the legendary beast, all the legendary Pokemon returning. Some favorites, some disappointments. But let's carry on with numbers 9 and 10. Coming in at number 9 and 10, we have the Nidos. And specifically, number 10 on this list is going to be Nidoqueen. Personally, I think that Nidoking is the better of the two. Nidoqueen, known for being more defensively bulky than Nidoking, which is known for being more fast and offensive, but I think both can be competitively viable in the new series of VGC in 2020, the Series 7. Next up, in numbers 6, 7, and 8, we have the Hoenn starters. And for number 6, I think I'm going to put Swampert as the one I've used the least and probably the most least excited for. I think it's everything here that I'm going to mention is going to be competitively viable in some sense, as you consider most Pokemon would be. And this is just based off of personal bias. Next up we have Sceptile, and being a pure grass type, it's not going to be super effective in the Crown Tundra metagame, being weak to so many common types like fire and flying. And coming in at number 6, we have Blaziken, which is the firefighting starter in the Hoenn region, and which I would consider probably the most popular of the three. And unfortunately, I don't think Mega Pokemon are going to make a return in the Crown Tundra, but hopefully we get Mega Pokemon returning in the prospective Gen 4 remakes. Coming in at numbers 4 and 5, we have the Latias. And number 5 specifically is going to be Latias, because I've always played in the games where I can get Latios, and it seems like I lean towards that one more. But one of the reasons it's so high on this list is because I gotta shout out my 100% flawless Latias that I got in Pokemon Go. And then the Mega Evolution of both of these is just really good. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to see those in the Crown Tundra. And then for Latias, it's got a really good shiny that I look forward to. Look forward to hunting in the Crown Tundra. It's still unknown whether at this point we're going to be able to shiny hunt the Pokemon in the Crown Tundra because of the Dynamax adventures. And they just overall have a really good typing, being Dragon and Psychic, and they hit really hard with those blazing speed stats. Coming in at number 3, we have the pseudo legendary from Kanto, an overall fan favorite in Dragonite. And this is one of my favorite pseudo legendaries, one that I would say I've used the most as my journey started in the Unova region back in the first Black and White games. I remember using Dragonite for the majority of my post-game battles in that. And overall, it's just a super strong Pokemon. And again, I'm coming back to this, the VGC metagame on these, because I'm really looking forward to how these new Pokemon are going to shape up this metagame. And You know, with putting a weakness policy on a Dynamax Dragonite, which has 2 great stab max moves, and Dragon, which will lower the opponent's physical attack, and then using a max airstream from the flying side, which will boost your speed, is just gonna hit like a truck when it becomes legal. And coming in at number 2, these are Naganadel from the Alola region. It's an Ultra Beast, and to be honest, I never actually played Sun, Moon, Ultra Sun, or Ultra Moon, but the Pokemon ranks so high on this list for me because as someone who, you know, really watched the anime, I love this Pokemon being such a big part in one of the later seasons of Sun and Moon, and it had such a good personality in the anime. And come on, you gotta look at that shiny. How can you be disappointed by that? Obviously inspiration by a Bumblebee or a Yellow Jacket, but in my opinion it's one of the top shinies in the game. Right, now we have some honorable mentions, which is going to be the Galarian Bird Trio, and these are going to be the new Galarian forms for the 3 birds introduced in the Kanto region: Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres. And personally, I think out of the 3, I think Articuno is going to be my favorite with that Psychic and Flying type. And secondly, probably Zapdos, because it has the most interesting type, which we've seen only on one other Pokemon, which is Fighting and Flying, being Hawlucha. And then we have just a Yveltal copy in Moltres, being Dark Flying, but I think these all have really interesting and unique typings compared to their counterparts in the Kanto region, being Ice, Electric, and Fire. And I'm really excited to see how they play out in the story of the Crown Tundra. Coming in at number 1, you know, it's a very high fan favorite. I felt like, why not put it on the list? And again, I think it's going to be super strong in the VGC format, as it has been all in the past since it came out in Gen 4. And with the Dragon and Ground typing, you're going to be able to increase your special defense and lower the opponent's attack using your max moves. And again, it's just a super fast Pokemon with a high attack stat, and such a fan favorite. Many people are going to be using this with its Sandville ability in VGC. The only letdown for me is how poorly the shiny is. As someone who looks forward to shiny hunting in the Crown Tundra, this is going to be one of the ones that I save for last. Alright. And that's going to be all for today's video, guys. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on all of my socials. This way at Darthburn. You can find me on YouTube. I hope to be streaming on Twitch pretty soon. As of now, I have no content on there, but when the Crown Tundra comes out and the winter time comes rolling around, a little more free time, look to be streaming on there. And then you can follow me again on Instagram at Darthburn. Thanks for watching. See you guys in the next one. Peace.